Again, in the bottom right corner of the map from Team Liquid, we have Bunny. And in the upper left corner, the red Terran player from AT Gaming, it's uThermal. So TVT here to determine whether Liquid will be moving on to that all-important match point or whether AT Gaming will be able to tie up this series and really start to push Liquid into a little bit of unknown territory for them. They've been very powerful throughout the entire league so far, and have very rarely found themselves, if ever, behind in a series, apart from against Dignitas Dead Pixels, where they got destroyed by Patience. That was a Patience all-kill in that series, which was a couple of weeks ago. That'll be one of the matches I'm hoping to get up on YouTube tonight, most likely. So, be hoping to, if you want to check that out, YouTube is youtube.com/SE2improve. Again, I've been really bad with the VODs lately, but we'll try and get them sorted out and caught up in the near future. Gas first for uThermal here. Barracks followed by a fairly quick gas from Bunny. Didn't see if it was 13 or 12. 15 seconds, so it was 12 gas. So 12 gas after 12 racks is going to be a Reaper opening from Bunny then, as uThermal just goes for the gas first, so we'll see what he's going to try and do here early on. And yeah, I mean, just thinking back to that last game, if you guys discussing it in the chat, like, there must have been a reason Snoot decided not to make many mutalists, because he really barely went above 10 meters for a lot of the game. He went up to 13 at one point, but it wasn't kind of the mass mutalist sort of style you so often see. And yeah, it was a little bit weird. And then yeah, he someone mentioned he didn't take the gas on his fourth base, so he was playing for like a lot of Zerglings. There's a point where he had like 28 Banelings and 150 Zerglings. So he was really just playing a very heavy Zergling style. And the only thing I can really think of is that he feels as though that's the best way to play against a lack of mines. Which doesn't really make sense to me. So I don't know. Maybe there's very possible there's something I'm just not seeing or not understanding. So if anyone does have any further thoughts, do share. I'd be very happy to continue to listen to them. First Reaper moving across the map here for Bunny, see what it's going to try and get up to. He doesn't know where his opponent is just yet, so we're going to head towards that top right hand base to check initially where uThermal might be. uThermal with his factory on the way back at home, and that will be finishing up in a few months time. So again, that gas first allowing for the faster factory. Probably see that starport dropping pretty quickly as well. Do we see a react on the racks? No. It's probably just going to be Marine Hellion production and into a medevac as well for a very fast Marine Hellion drop play in the fairly near future. There's an STV heading across on the map to try and scout as well right now. There was a second Reaper made by Bunny, and that's going to start moving across the map here as well in a few moments, and it's going to be able to intercept this SCV. SCV does see this Reaper, and by the timing of this Reaper, I guess there's two things. He either knows it's a second Reaper, or he thinks it's the first Reaper that was held back in case uThermal had also opened Reaper, and he was just being very defensive. This Hellion going to chase the first Reaper away, and that will back off for now until it's regen a little bit of hit points. Second Reaper out though, and that makes it a little bit more scary to actually go up against these Reapers in a fight. And he wants to try and get some information, so he's going to try and leap up to the high ground here, perhaps, but Marine's already gotten this, so he's actually going to go in another route. Two Hellions do find this Reaper here, but he will get the information he needs from this main base. Sees no add-ons, sees everything producing, so it's pretty much only going to be one thing, which is going to be a kind of a Marine Hellion elevator style of play. As this Reaper is even going to be able to find its way out, perhaps. Does it get caught jumping down? No, not quite, and 1 HP is left on it as it escapes there, and both Reapers kept alive. And you may think, Reapers aren't the best in combat, but every little is going to help here, as Bunny himself has gone into reacted Hellions, and I really like what Bunny's doing against this build actually. It actually puts him into a really good position where with reacted Hellions are really great at defending these sort of attacks. So as long as he doesn't let uThermal kind of drop everything into his main and stack up everything together, he should be fine, because he's got a bunker at the front to deflect anything at the front, so it's really just going to be kind of an elevator play that can hurt him. And I think he should be well prepared for this. A Viking on the way as well, so just a very defensive style play here from Bunny. As Medevac's just going to boost past this first bunker though, and he's going to start unloading these Marines, but these Hellions from Bunny, they're going to have to just control well, and he should be okay. Lifts the depots here, and he will leave a few SCVs on his low ground. A little bit in danger, but he does have this much faster command center, so he is a little bit ahead, so you can afford to lose a couple of workers. So with another couple of Hellions coming out, he's probably going to get to a number where he's kind of at a point where he really can start to fight this. Gets one snipe though. He can land this Viking as well though to help out in this fight. As Depot under attack right now, and still just a couple of SCVs over here. There's going to be a couple of Marines able to come in from behind as well as Bunny, just controlling this position, just trying to fight back from this position which uThermal controlling right now. uThermal just not really getting anything done though, you know, he's just kind of sitting around chilling, but not achieving anything at any point. And as Hellions continue to be made, it looks as though Bunny's going to try and burst out of this. Reaper comes out of that bunker, and Bunny's just going to come down the ramp. It looks as though everything's going to get taken down. The Viking takes down the medevac. No more healing. It lands and will clean up the rest of this here. And now Bunny is in a pretty good position because he's got this natural command center finished. It's in position. uThermal taking a double expansion here. So going behind this, just going to hope to try and keep his opponent on the back foot, keep his opponent busy with this first Banshee moving across the map. And while he does this, he's just going to hope that Bunny doesn't attack him. And Bunny is moving across the map with 3 Hellions. Not much to defend here at all for uThermal, especially with the time of this. It's very possible that he actually runs into it, so uThermal sees it. So he should probably leave his next Banshee at home to help defend against it. Otherwise, he's really not going to have anything to defend at all. In that case, the SCV is probably going to do quite a lot. No cloak on this. Oh, sorry, there is cloak. Cloak's finished, sorry, for uThermal. I didn't think it was. So, first Banshee comes in, but he's going to get a scan, and he's going to make it out of here. No, he is not. First Banshee goes down. Second Banshee starting to move across the map. There is a mine in position to try and deflect this drop, along with a couple of Marines which are nearby, but the medevac is going to miss the mine completely. Just going to fly straight into the main base, and again, he sent that Banshee out, so what is there to really defend? 2 Marines is not really going to be enough.